Okay, so Ryan and Tony are finally asleep. So now I get to decorate her cake. Tomorrow's her birthday, so I plan on decorating the cake and having it on the table when she wakes up very early in the morning. Wakes up around 6:15. She's a big girl now. She's catching the bus, and her bus comes at like 7:13. So she wakes up really early, right? So I almost forgot to freaking decorate the cake. That would have been devastating because I would have had to jump up in the morning and decorate it before she woke up. So when I decorate it, what I'm going to do is put it in this box here. This is a tall cake box. I already got some of the icing on the box, just a mess. Okay, so I'll show you guys that once the cake gets in there. I'll be back, guys. But anyway, I have bubble gum. I'm whispering because they're asleep. I don't want her to come in here and catch me in my act. I have push pops. Blow pops I'm just going to stick on top. Big lollipops. Just random stuff that I found at the dollar store. So I'll be right back. All right, so let's get started. So I have the regular Charms, classic lollipops. And like I said, all this came from Dollar Tree. Gumballs. I can't wait till you guys see the end result. It was so pretty. Weird candy, sour straws, Mike and Ike's that didn't make the cake. It was just too much. I didn't realize how much candy I bought. Push pops. And like I said, usually, guys, I'm the mother who's just so extra. I go all out. But last year they had two big sleepovers separately. So Tony had a Spider-Man sleepover and Ryan had a donut theme sleepover. And I just went totally all out. So this year was more laid back. Her birthday fell on a school day. So it was just more laid back. So I'm putting the lollipops in now. Well, not the... Are these, what, suckers? Most people call them. The big lollipops, you've already saw those. The big lollipops are actually what made the back of the cake crumble because I should have waited until the morning to put the heavy stuff on. Duh. But, oh well, I had to show you guys. Oh, my hands. Look at my silk robe, guys. Can't get the icing on my silk robe. And I had to do this really quietly because Ryan was asleep. I didn't want her to wake up and catch me and see the cake. And these are like cotton candy flavored lollipops. Cute? Yes? No? Maybe so? And that's the big lollipop that I should have waited till morning to put on the cake, but it's pretty. It's pretty, right? And I wanted everything to already be on the cake because she wakes up so early and I wanted her to see the final, result. I didn't want to wake up and have to add stuff on the cake and all that. And the gumballs really made it stand out. And I couldn't tell the difference between this cake and one of those two-tier cakes or custom cakes from the bakery. I got this cake from Schnucks, a local grocery store here in St. Louis, $14.99. And it was frozen when I bought it, so I had to let it thaw out. But it did the job, and it was probably prettier than the previous cakes that I've, ordered from bakers. Professional bakers. So, and it was good and it was delicious. I just overthink a lot and I'm just an extra mom and sometimes I have to pull it back and say, okay, no big shindigs this year. It was just too much going on with all the back to school stuff and just too much. the orientations, the parent nights, the kindergarten jumpstart weeks, and it was just so much. And I was like, oh God, now I have to deal with their birthday. So look how pretty the push pops made it. They demolished this cake. I made sure you guys a picture of the cake once they inhaled it. Oh yeah, I felt like a professional cake designer right here, guys. I didn't expect it to be this pretty. And you guys can also follow me on social media. Tonette Latasha Holmes. Motherhood, lifestyle, entrepreneurship. I try to be as relatable as I can to other mothers. We're all going through the same thing. Pretty? Pretty. And if you're a 90s kid or an 80s kid or probably even a 70s kid, you remember these candy buttons. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Don't ask. Don't ask, okay? Clearly, I just put those down. So the straws, I made like cute little arches on the cake. And it turned out so pretty. It looked like candy. This cake reminded me of Candyland, the game. Or Willy Wonka or something. So I just bent it and just pushed it down and just made like pretty little arches on the cake. I was so confused, like, where do I put it? Where does it supposed to go? I don't know. I didn't want anything to fall over. I didn't want the cake to crumble into two, just split and fall on opposite sides of the... Okay, there you go. And I put all colors on it, which really stood out. I didn't realize all the candy that I bought like matches. The gumballs match the arches. Yeah, so try this, guys. Just practice. I mean, before you go out and spend $200 on your next birthday cake. And I think the color of the icing really stood out to me. I love the brightness of it. I've never seen a pretty pre-made cake like this already in the grocery store. I had to get it. And they also had a pretty blue. Oh, God, it was gorgeous. So, yeah, the grocery stores are definitely stepping their game up. And even, back in the 90s, hey, we had a regular sheet cake. We had those little juices. We had hot dogs, okay? That was the party. We had some chips, and we didn't know anything else. We didn't know anything better, okay? We had a blast. Best time ever. Your cousins and your neighbors' kids, and you couldn't imagine anything better. Running around with your hot dogs. Ketchup on your shirt. It was the best time ever. Matter of fact, if you're a 90s kid, please comment. Sometimes I just want to go back. Okay, so see, look at the pretty arches, the gumballs. It all worked out. Oh, God, don't drop the cake. Don't drop the cake, Tonette. Okay, there you go. See, guys, I did a good job. I really like the gumballs on it. And then what I'm going to do next is put the little candy buttons on the outside of the cake, just for extra decor, even though the sprinkles are on there. And I also put the little candy buttons on the white icing.